Good morning, Bates. It is Wednesday morning. I am Mr. Soptic. I'm here with Talia and Claire. How you guys doing this morning?
I'm good.
Good, good, good. All right. So last month they worked on a project for Black History Month in Miss Aconsia's class, and they're going to share their presentation with us just in a moment. But before we get into that, I want to remind everyone that today is a half day, so there will be early release at 11:20, and that is for all in-person and remote students. So make sure you work really hard today. It's a short day, so make sure you get all your work in. And then before you know it, will be in the second half of the week, and then it should be a nice weekend. It's gonna be 60 degrees out, I think, later in the week. What do you guys think about that? You excited
Um,
about
that
that
sounds
weather?
that sounds like good weather. Probably I'm gonna get outside a little bit.
I hope so, Talia. I hope so. All right. So without further ado, Talia, why don't you go first?
Okay. So I did my project on Nina Simone. Okay. Nina Simone was born in Tryon, North Carolina, 1933. Her birth name was Eunice Kathleen Wayman. She took in music at a young age. She learned how to play the piano at 3 years old. After high school, Nina left for New York City. Nina went to Gillard School to study classical music. She must have been so excited to be able to go to school. One challenge Nina faced is unfortunately Nina ran out of money, so she had to drop out of school. She probably felt disappointed because she must have been so excited to go to school. Another challenge that she faced was in the 1960s. Nina was tired of life in the United States. She was sick of the racism and music business. She handled this problem by during the mid 1970s, she took a break from recording. Another challenge was she returned in 1978. Her song didn't do so well, so it seemed as if no one was interested in her music anymore. Success and fame. Nina Simone is important because she was never afraid to speak out against injustice and hate, but most importantly, her songs were full of meaning. Nina Simone has two movies about her. One was made in 2015 and another in 2016. We remember Nina Simone because of her powerful and beautiful voice. In conclusion, Nina overcame being one of the greatest Black singers. Our country is lucky to have Nina because of how inspiring she is.
Awesome. Great job, Talia. Now, Talia, why did you pick Nina Simone?
Um, well, because we got the choice to choose what type of person we wanted to do, and I chose an activist, and as my second choice, a singer. So my teacher assigned me an activist about singing.
Hmm. Great. And what is one thing you learned about her that you will take on for the moving forward for the rest of your life? What's one thing that she did that you really think was amazing?
She really inspired me just to follow my dreams, no matter how crazy they may seem.
Absolutely. That's great advice. Sounds like someone Revere would say, huh? Big dreamers. All right, Talia, thank you so much for sharing. You did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Claire, are you ready?
Yep. So my project is about Raven Wilkinson. Okay. Chapter 1, Raven's Early Life. Raven Wilkinson was born in 1935 in New York City. When she was a child, she started dancing at the age of 5. She went to school/college at Columbia University, but later in her life, she gets accepted to the school of her dreams on a trial basis. One challenge Raven faced was Raven's friends told her she would never get into a ballet school because of her race. She handled this challenge by pushing through, not giving up, and proving her friends wrong. That must have been so challenging to hear that your friends don't support you and your goals. Another challenge was that Raven was encouraged to wear white makeup and kept her race a secret, but refused to lie when she was asked outright. That must have been hard and exhausting to have to lie about your true identity. A third challenge Raven faced was exhausted and heartbroken. Raven left dance for a while. That must have been difficult to leave doing the things you love, but she also might have been relieved to have a little bit of a break. Chapter 3: Successes and Fame. When Raven was nearing the age of 40, she retired from dance. Almost nearly after she retired, she got a call from the master at the New York Opera, and she was asked to dance with them. That must have been such an honor to dance with a group that has such a big title and reputation. In 1995, Raven was accepted to the school of her dreams on a trial basis. Raven must have felt great to be accepted in her dream school. In 1967, Raven was invited to join the Dutch National Ballet and moved to Holland for 6 years. That must have felt amazing to be accepted to a group that you've been working so hard to join. But I also think that Raven might feel a little unhappy because she has been attached to New York for so long, and that's where she grew up, and that must have been hard to leave. Raven is important because she is the first full-time Black American dancer. That must feel amazing to be such a big role model to people who are like Raven and want to make a career in dancing. We remember Raven because she was and still is a role model to a lot of Black dancers who want to have a full-time career in dancing. Conclusion. All in all, Raven Wilkinson overcame friends being unloyal to her and having to lie about her race to become the first full-time African American dancer. Our country is lucky to have Raven because she inspires so many people to be successful dancers.
All right, Claire, great job. Great job. So why did you pick Raven?
So the person that I picked to do was I wanted somebody who was like a dancer / singer, kind of in that kind of category. And my teacher assigned me a dancer, and I was really excited because I dance as well.
Great. Now, what's one thing you learned from Raven that you'll take on for the rest of your life?
One thing that I learned from Raven was that she never gave up, even though her friends were being mean to her and people didn't want to watch her dance because she was Black. So I think that I learned that you have to stay strong no matter what.
That's great advice. So both women, obviously very strong people, had to overcome a lot of adversity and had a lot of resiliency, right? Overcoming some short odds. So not only did you guys do this project for Black History Month, but being Women's History Month, I think you picked two really great people to represent that. So I can't say how proud I am of you guys coming on the morning announcements and sharing that with us. You guys did a fantastic job. So if you see these guys in the hallway, give them a shout out. We're so proud of them. And then we look forward to, weeks to come about other students sharing their work with us on the morning announcements. All right. You guys want to take it away? All right. So that's going to wrap up our announcements for today. And
as always, it's a great day to be great.